Hello，大家好，又嚟到我 Net Chain 談賽馬嘅時間啦！嚟到嘅朋友記住俾個 like，舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你們。嚟嘅朋友記住立刻俾個 like，舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你們。咁啊，今日都同過往一樣啦，個賽事安排一陣睇下。我10點鐘同琴日一樣試試睇下奧沙辛拿對基達菲嗰度有冇商機先啦。咁啊有商機嚟睇啦，咁同時間跟住睇下非洲波嗰度嗰啲連結靚唔靚，因為佢嗰啲咧你多咗歐洲波咧，非洲波個連結就唔靚，冇乜直播睇嘅。咁啊所以如果非洲波個直播靚嘅話咧，都可以睇非洲波嘅。咁啊主要嚟講睇奧沙辛拿嗰場啦。有冇商機咧？同埋非洲波嗰個直播連結正唔正？不過咧暫時睇咧，非洲波都係冇靚嘅直播連結嘅，所以都係多數係10點鐘就玩奧沙辛拿對基達菲嘅下半場啦，10點半就開始阿曼對泰國。嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 呢段片啦，同埋分享呢段片俾啲朋友睇睇，宣傳下頻道，未撳訂閱都可以撳個訂閱掣支持下，感謝你們。Hello，林天美你好，恭喜你今日中馬啊！許先生恭喜你今日狂中 Jason Chan。我都話琴晚咧，如果即係呢場波唔係咁嘢咧，又係嗌爆咪嘅絕殺嗰下，絕殺3-2嗰下又係嗌爆咪，真係精彩。Jason Chan 琴日有冇中下利華股信？琴日我個 Patreon 分享3場，終於過晒3關。分享咗琴日就係約旦啦，食全格啦，普利茅夫啦，食全格啦，同埋呢個利華股信又係食全格嘅，3格中晒。Hello， 超你好，嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 呢段片啦，同埋分享呢段片俾啲朋友睇睇，宣傳嘅頻道未撳訂閱都係撳個訂閱就係支持下，感謝你們。非常之我追新槍中咗，希望今日即場再幫你中多啲咁啊，跟住你就可以強勁打賞啊 ，PayMe 轉數快二維碼或者 YouTube Super Chat 都無任歡迎啊！今日中多啲，咁啊再打賞，咁就為之熱之吧。嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 呢段片啦，同埋分享呢段片俾啲朋友睇睇，去宣傳下頻道未撳訂閱都係撳個訂閱掣嘅。嚟到嘅朋友都可以揮手做個好朋友。咁啊馬會嘅操盤手嚟到咧都記住俾個 like 同埋揮手做個好朋友。今日嘅節目安排10點鐘睇奧沙辛拿對基達菲嘅下半場啦。咁啊跟住就10點半咧就雙邊投注雙邊娛樂，就睇個阿曼對泰國嘅亞洲杯賽事嘅。澤西哥琴日有冇狂中啊？有冇小注利華股信？琴晚澤西哥，你有沒有小注利華股信？我嚟睇一睇阿曼對泰國。阿曼上次輸俾沙地1-2。泰國咧就贏吉爾吉斯啊，吉斯係我唔知呢個係咩，呢個係咪吉爾吉斯 Kyrgyzstan 可能吉爾吉斯。哇好細個喎，泰國同阿曼上次都，睇下今日如何啦。澤西哥係對佢冇信心，係細注咯。好似我都話陣容唔係太整，但係都細注。琴日個陣容其實好咗少少嘅，如果大家有留意嘅，中堅咧出翻 Jonathan Tah 啊 JT 啊，上場唔係中堅，上場3個後衞轉晒嘅，咁啊，但係上場個中堅尤其是咧轉咗個唔知點解係受傷定係咩啊 Jonathan Tah，但係琴日個中堅係用翻 JT 啊。咁跟住10號仔做正選啦，即係好咗好多咯。你記得上次就係個中堅都冇埋，同埋10號仔係後備上場。咁琴晚咧就好啲個陣容，咁結果可以絕殺，同首回合一樣都係3-2，同第一輪賽事一樣係3-2萊比錫，一模一樣個波膽3-2萊比錫。 嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 呢段片啦，同埋分享呢段片俾啲朋友睇睇，宣傳下頻道。未撳訂閱都係撳個訂閱掣支持一下㗎。咁啊，今日嘅賽程就係10點鐘就會睇奧沙辛拿對基達菲嘅下半場啦，10點半就睇亞曼對泰國，雙邊娛樂，雙邊鬥處，雙邊贏錢。佢哋猜波好睇下一腳。Jason 就喂，你唔係第一次睇嚟話好順話喎，喺度呢個頻道已經吹捧咗幾廿萬次啊！佢嗰啲係實足籃球嘅單檔啫嘛，有時咧，即係喺佢隔離係超短傳嘅，好多超短傳 one touch 嘅，根本上你話估上嚟係好變態。呢啲咧，即係睇落難度唔係好高啊，但係你要默契好好，知道啲球員，知道你啲隊友係點走位先得咯，佢嗰啲係。即係其實你話難度係咪好高嗰啲就嗰啲唔係好高嘅，但係你要默契好咯。佢一個短傳，一個 first touch， 一個彈即刻彈咧，佢一定要知道晒隊友點走位咧，先做到嘅嗰啲。今晚開始轉涼啦，大家留意天氣啊！真係着多件衫啊，今晚都要。跟住聽日咧繼續着多幾件衫。嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你們。今日嘅節目安排10點鐘開始就睇奧沙辛拿對基達菲嘅下半場，跟住10點半雙邊投注，雙邊娛樂，睇亞洲杯亞曼對泰國。澤西哥想問下你作為一個星級嘅髮型師，今晚晚餐食咗啲咩？我睇一個星級嘅髮型師，年薪幾億，咁通常晚餐有咩食咧？冧 K 咩嘢第一場都中，恭喜你喎！1、2場，第一場我喺個世界頭王我唔中意，冇辦法，我唔中意世界頭王。但冧 K 明我又估你唔到咧，你係陸續無限武林密碼喎！我明明巴閉哥嗰場係俾最高分。點解你係漠視我隻巴閉哥咧？冧 K 明，我想質問你先。我而家召喚緊冧 K 明。冧 K 明，我係一個極叻會員同埋超叻會員分享咗。首先第一，巴閉哥係 net 硬腳啦。第二，巴閉哥喺第9場，我俾個分數係最高分。點解你會冇隻巴閉哥而係買陸續無限搭呢個搭武林密碼嘅咧？嚟到嘅朋友希望俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你們。嚟到嘅都揮揮手，做個好朋友，揮揮手報一報到。我哋下半場奧沙辛拿嘅賽事準備開始。好，下半場準備開波，奧沙辛拿對基達菲。爭12秒左右嘅直播 OK 嘅，爭12秒左右嘅啫。好，奧沙辛拿紅衫黑褲左攻右，白衫白褲右攻咗基達菲。嚟到嘅朋友記住俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你們。最緊要係咩啊？最緊要就係馬會戶口保持登入，隨時隨地攻擊馬會，隨時隨地攻擊馬會。 基達菲，基達菲有格連活特喺度喎。曼聯嘅 fans 就實識啦，格連活特。奧沙辛拿嗰啲就麻麻地識。卡塔爾已經出咗線咧，馬會唔夠膽開盤嗰場，因為例行公事對於卡塔爾有咁嘅可能。嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 啊，舉手指頭多多幫忙。嚟到朋友都可以揮揮手做個好朋友，報一報到。頭先黃昏時間有冇買波？我玩咗場烏德勒支對燕豪芬，中咗國大，但係咧好彩下半場冇追過，因為好似一去到10角嘭嘭聲，下半場初段嘭嘭聲幾角之後咧，跟住一隻角都冇好似，我就買完算，因為我要煮飯食嘅，所以咧我都冇追。如果追啊，真係損傷慘重嗰場。嗰場我中咗，等下先啊，應該係7.5國大。基達菲嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞多多幫忙，感謝你們。右路基達菲，會喎，都有啲興奮度，基達菲都有點興奮度。哇係！界外球基達菲，帕列頓，賭完馬做緊功課，做咩功課啊？帕列頓，使唔使我同你嚟個私人補習？召喚唔到林建明同呢個澤西哥出嚟喎。喂 ，Mr. Chow 你好，留咗你。Mr. Chow 今日你唔好打賞，贏翻幾日先再打賞啦。不過下次贏翻幾日再打賞咧，贏多一日你先再打賞，唔好贏多幾日。我哋好需要打賞。但 Mr. Chow 可能你琴日個打賞個力度唔夠，我都係懷疑個力度唔夠，個力度強啲會好啲。我諗今日喺度，唔係我頭先質詢緊你啊，點解你冇買隻巴閉哥，而你買係陸續無下冇能密碼？我而家質詢緊你，因為我喺 Play 場冷腳同埋呢個巴閉哥都係最高分嘅第9場。嚟到朋友啊，而家我哋睇緊奧辛辛拿對基達菲嘅下半場，跟住10點半開始就雙邊娛樂、雙邊投注，睇個亞曼對泰國嘅全場賽事，雙邊娛樂、雙邊投注。嚟到朋友都希望俾個 like 啊，支持一下，感謝。我拖唔咗。哇！冇事。頭先沖緊涼，聽唔到你講乜？你問我乜？我問你，身為一個星級嘅髮型師，你個今晚嘅晚餐食啲咩咁買？我分開拖林劍明，林劍明中意玩用唔同膽，你呢個係用唔同膽拖唔同個腳喎，我發覺你好有深度喎，呢個係要度個形勢、快慢步速同埋唔同嘅線路去組成喎，呢個係唔同膽拖唔同腳喎，睇嚟你。哎呀，奧辛辛拿左邊，哎呦，左前場加球奧辛辛拿。呢度有冇曼聯球迷？我想問，呢個格連活特其實勁唔勁？ 而家咧，成日見到咧，利華古遜嘅 Boniface 咧，即係利亞個前鋒咧，即係而家受咗傷嘅喎。成日喺轉會市場咧，好多人有興趣簽呢個利華古遜嘅 Boniface，即係利亞前鋒，而家受咗傷嗰個。好，我收身啊，遠射冇事。基達飛靚嘅，哇！自己炒飛機，自己射失。哇！係咪越早位啊？5.5個大1.7倍跳上一格買一注。5.5個大1.7倍跳上一格買一注。5.5個大1.7倍跳上一下買一注。5.5個大1.7倍跳上一下買一注。仲係1.7啊！馬會操盤手撳住咗啊！5.5個大1.7倍跳上一下買一注。5.5個大1.7倍跳上一下買一注，馬會操盤手撳得好實。1.72撳緊一注。1.72撳緊一注。5.5個大1.72撳緊一注。5.5個大1.72撳緊一注。5.5個大1.72撳緊一注。成交5.5個大1.72倍一注成交。奧沙辛拿呢場賽事5.5個大1.72倍一注成交。嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你們。緊撳廣告掣先，翻嚟嘅朋友記住 live 直播中紅圓點，感謝你們。Hello Lucifer Ruby 你好，你仲未食晚餐咩？唔係啊，而家幾多點喎，大佬？阿澤西哥估唔到你咁夜都未食晚餐，而家好夜下咯。奧沙辛拿右後場罰球。嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你們。奧沙辛拿右路撳去左邊，奧沙辛拿左邊，好半落底，落底與唔落底之間，可唔可以轉個身落底？喂，哇頂你啊！基達飛個球員，界外球，殺你啊！意大利產。呢個基達菲嘅後防好心唔好咁孤寒啦，整嚿角球俾我啊嘛，又要解圍出界外。奧沙辛拿右路奧沙辛拿底線刮出嚟，奧沙辛拿，哇！中頭4場守到尾場 Lucky Ming， 你呢個叫做咩啊？贏完3球之後死守到完場，贏3-2，表現得唔錯。領先3球死守到完場3-2。我今日都少至中敗，因為主要龍城強將冇啊，係靠尾2場中。主力中間冇乜特別中，其實今日2隻巴閉我都中，淨係中下巴閉，跟住巴閉仔啊，但係拖唔中 Q，淨係中 win pay。巴閉哥咧就去睇呢個先。喂三角 corner 3， 第3角三角 lâm kim冠軍都是否穿 Q？ 哇！基達菲，咦呀，好沙身啊！反擊嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞多多幫忙，感謝你們。比較少掌聲啊，今日要多啲掌聲啊，各大多掌聲啊，最緊要。哎呀，哎呀，哎呀！嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 呢段片啦，同埋分享呢段片俾啲朋友睇睇，宣傳嘅頻道未撳訂閱，都係撳個訂閱掣支持一下嘅，最緊要俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞多多幫忙，感謝你們。嚟到朋友希望俾個 like， 希望將個 like 數快速增加至48以上，暫時大約40 like， 有48咁就最好啦。派頓因為馬仔贏錢點估唔到正義嚟又 win， 但中4重都4連華，4重4連華都爽歪歪啊！4重咪好分多自然力嘅行頭。喂，好沙身啊！咦，越咗位啊！基達菲右路，哎呀，好嘢！攞分定粒波先，攞唔定啊，好沙身啊，反唔反擊咧？夠唔夠速度？唔夠人反擊啊！左中場界外球，好沙身啊！嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞多多幫忙，感謝你們。現在我手持5.5個大一注1.72倍。有買到5.5個大嘅朋友寫個5字出嚟，有買到5.5個大嘅朋友打個5字出嚟。基達菲與 Jason Chan 有 Jason Chan 你要記住一陣拍掌喎。好，基達菲左路，左前場界外球基達菲。哇！冧天丁呢個買咗。咦呀！基達菲球醫院嘅回傳，爭啲3-0。罰球，奧沙辛拿左前場罰球。唔係喎，係基達菲後場罰球先啱。哇！基達菲依球回傳爭啲灑嘢。嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 呢段片啦，同埋分享呢段片俾啲朋友睇睇。佢宣傳嘅頻道未撳訂閱都係撳個訂閱掣支持一下，感謝你們。基達菲右路，哇！基達菲左邊，切翻喺前場，基達菲遠射接受。 澳洲新人龍門接住。哇！澳洲新人放呢個波又放得即係算係咁喎。不過基達菲嘅龍門真係就幾好嘢喎，出咗禁區邊接住。基達菲嘅龍門幾好嘢先啦。好，基達菲。哇！依球唔係咁都到喎，真係斬得到喎，真係斬到位喎，基達菲幾好波喎真係，唔係犯規係嘛？唉，犯規咗，有啲料到，有啲料到。基達菲右路，哇哇！基達菲轉邊，莫咁樣又太早，喂！但係右邊有商機，右邊撳出嚟1-2，基達菲，基達菲追成1-2。咦？有冇 VAR 啊？入波係嘛？應該指住入波嘅1-2。
後各種魚獲都會由呢度嘅海鮮批發市場運到。
澳洲新人開翻波，右路，會，哇唔夠快，有前場交嘅球沙新啊！基達菲，哇！基達菲咁樣斬埋左邊，唔係真係斬到啊嘛？ 係咪等佢出界？4個 corner 4， 第49， 4個。喂，今日啲掌聲大家要反應凌厲少少啊！我哋今日係要凌厲掌聲，澤西哥冠軍。咦，2-2喎冧劍命串橋2-2喎，10% 2-2。Jason Chan 3筒左背腳。買入球大仲勁，即刻只有2球，可惜冇買。Maximovic 20號球員，基達菲嘅20號球員入波。等我同大家介紹下呢位球員先。Maximovic 塞爾維亞球員，28歲。效力基達菲都好多個球季到2018年開始喎。48頂 cap 帽，塞爾維亞。司職中場，6尺2寸。Maximovic 麥斯莫域，我用中文名譯一譯就麥斯莫域。感謝 Lam Kim Min 嘅強勁打賞，呢個叫做未收錢先打賞，都係一個非常之好嘅習慣嚟嘅，大家都可以支持下。嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 呢段片啦，同埋分享呢段片俾啲朋友睇，大家宣傳下頻道未撳訂閱都撳個訂閱掣支持下，最緊要俾個 like， 舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你們。希望將個 like 數跳升到53以上，感謝你們。基達飛咗路，越咗圍。
Iran, the two captains, Hari Balsari of Oman and Tiraton Budmata of Thailand. And the VAR team is led by Mohammed Abdullah Hassan Mohammed.
Welcome friends from Oman and Thailand. We are about to live stream an Asian Cup match, Oman versus Thailand.
11 play overseas defender Nicholas Mikkelsen with Odense in Denmark, Elias Dollar with Bali United in Indonesia, and two of the supers, Super Chokus with Continental Sapporo in Japan, and his brother Super Nat, who's in Belgium.
感謝 Simon 哥。
Super Chido was the hero on match day 1.
感謝 Simon 一時。
And hitting the bar.
哎呦，有前場加有球，奧沙辛拿。
Two teams in their pre-game huddle. Such an important match, this one. For Thailand, the very realistic prospects that they could be in the round of 16 come later tonight. And Oman
got corner 5. 第5球。個。
This wonderfully compact venue, which holds only 10,000, and it's probably 3/4 full, and they make one heck of a noise.
Welcome friends from Oman and Thailand. We are about to live stream an Asian Cup group match, Oman versus Thailand. The second round of Group F.
Early evening, across the city of Doha, there is Masatata Ishii.
哇！爭啲入波，基達菲爭啲反級嘅黐線。今日大家嗰啲掌聲都唔係咁夠啊，各大嗰啲最緊要多啲掌聲。
It's Thailand in all white to kick us off. They have never won back-to-back games in the AFC Asian Cup. Is that about to change here today, Andy Harper?
It's a huge night for Thai and Oman football. Thailand so close at kickoff. The prize of the round 16 clearly in their eyes. Oman with a chance for redemption, not on their performance against Saudi, which was fantastic, but to turn the result in their favour. Thailand with the big guys to play in game 3 in Saudi Arabia. Oman get through this one, and they have the Kyrgyz Republic to round out the group stages.
Oman have won themselves a throw-in on the left-hand side. Big deep breath from their coach, Branko Ivankovic. That's the experienced coach, of course. 69 years of age, the Croatian took Iran to the World Cup back in 2006. Steady down in midfield, or at least it should have been, by Al-Sadi, but Thailand have stolen the ball, and it's super try. He's driven back towards halfway. Elias Gola linking up with Nicholson on the right, who had a good game against the Kyrgyz Republic. Now with the Thai captain, Tiraton. Took over the top, intelligent ball for Body. Sliding in was Khalid Al-Breaki.
Good start for Thailand. Oman pinned down. They've moved the ball quite well in this opening couple of minutes. Settling whatever nerves they may have brought into this game.
Throw in from Tiraton. That was the fullback who might have been caught there a little bit. But this Al-Sabi up towards halfway, but Nicholson with the cushion header back to Elias Gola. Tiraton. Out for a Thailand throw. Tiraton to take, 33 years of age now. Back home with Buriram United. After that spell with Yokohama F. Marinos, where of course he won the J-League Championship under the leadership of Ange Postecoglou.
大家保持住馬會戶口登入啊，隨時隨地攻擊馬會啊！
Wasn't the best of clearances. Not further away by Al-Breaki. Thailand have made the better start of the two sides. Now Oman will look to break, but they're set very deep. Al-Ghassani footed out to the left-hand side. And a chance here for Al-Kabi, the fullback, to advance. That's supported behind by Abdullah Fawaz. Al-Kabi again. And that should be routine for Matty Watts.
Well, that was a bit of settling attack from Oman, who've been under a bit of pressure with the Thai start to this game.
And Oman have got an issue here with an injury.
On that breakaway for Oman, we did see one of their great advantages, speed across the ground. Hassani leading the charge with great elan across the halfway line.
澳新新拿嗰場準備買㗎啦，大家買開戶口準備登入。
Win on the scoreboard against the Kyrgyz Republic. Did look a little frail, error prone in the centre of their defence, and the front three of Oman, young, building their international careers. They've got a decent number of games now and starting to score some goals. There's a real opportunity there.
This does not look good for Ahmed Al-Khamisi. Already Oman have readied their substitutes. Fahmi Dorbin. I have to say, I didn't see what caused that problem with Al-Khamisi, but he is clearly in some discomfort and has indicated that he's not going to be able to continue. He's back up and about now and waving to the bench that he's okay, but they were very quick off the mark there, Oman, to get the substitute ready. So, Fabi Dorbin, rather disappointedly, goes and puts his bib back on. And they'll want Al-Khamisi on the
奧新山拿6.5個大1.69倍，跳上一下買0.3注。奧新山拿6.5個大1.69倍，跳上一下買0.3注。1.69跳上一下買0.3注。奧新山拿6.5個大1.69倍，跳上一下買0.3注。1.76倍，撳緊0.3注，1.76倍，撳緊0.3注，1.76倍。
Oman looking to apply the press, but Thailand good enough to get out of that. This is Hiradol.
1.76倍，成交6.5個大1.76倍成交。
Supercharged with those 2 goals against the Kyrgyz Republic. Taking his international.
現在我手持澳洲新拿5.5個大1.72倍一注，6.5個大1.76倍0.3注。剛撳廣告掣翻嚟嘅朋友，記住 live 直播中紅圓點，感謝你。林建明我係冇買利華古信聯賽冠軍嘅，我諗住場場買佢好過買利華古信冠軍。因為一早買11.2倍嗰陣時買利華古信冠軍咧，要 lock 你嚿錢咧成8-9個月咁就無謂啦。翻嚟嘅朋友記住 live 直播中紅圓點，感謝。澳洲新拿左邊，澳洲新拿右邊。哇！3-2澳洲新拿，完全係基達菲嘅龍門白痴。我一早話唔買利華古冠軍11.2倍嗰陣時，哦，佢唔係曲尺射球，佢係一個。咦 Mr. Chow 又去收線慶祝？莫非你買咗入球帶？嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 啊 ！Welcome friends from Thailand and Oman. It's the second round of the group game. Oman versus Thailand. Ooh. 佢呢球斬波，跟住基達菲嘅龍門派交。咦？唔係喎，我原來係中柱彈入。我以為有人嗨到啊！我以為係，中柱彈入啊！原來呢球黐線零角度入波。我仲以為係撞咗柱出嚟有人射入，原來唔係。世紀金球。
Alawi is more naturally incidentally an attacking midfielder, but he's playing in that right back role for Oman because their regular right fullback Amjad Al-Hati is out with an injury. So maybe that's something that Thailand will look to exploit. Long ball. And should be and the goalkeeper has he once. Almost carried the ball outside his area.
龍門球好揸身啊！
Tiraton. That's an awkward one for Borden. Not quite able to reel the ball in. Referees just dropped something as we watch this replay. Patiwat very close to carrying the ball outside the penalty area. The referee's either dropped his whistle or one of the cards.
It was a close thing.
To go back and retrieve it.
It was a close thing. That was another indication of the speed.
哇！準備又入啊！
The Oman
黐
players
線！
right across the field. Al-Sabi was the player. Putting Patiwat under trouble there.
Al-Alawi. Taken back by Jamil Al-Yamadi. Easy win for Panzer Hemingway. Chested down by Supachai. Wide left is Gordon Pala. Tiraton arriving to offer support. It's rather off balance, the Thailand captain.
Not quite settling. 11 minutes in, there's still
呢個球員要嗌馬喎呢
and one indication
個，澳洲新聞，但係呢啲應該係西班牙球員。
when Thailand are starting to fire is the input of Nicholas Nicholson. I thought he was simply outstanding in game one against the Kyrgyz Republic. Indeed, one of the best performances of the tournament, and in a flooded field on that front, it speaks volumes for what he did. His start has been a little bit more subdued here against Oman in this really, really important match.
Drilled out to the left-hand side. Al-Kabi shifts it on, looking for Al-Yayai.
基達飛中圈，
All the way back by Ahmed Al-Khamisi. It's one of several in the squad from Al-Seed, who won the AFC Cup. Last edition, first team from Oman to lift a continental trophy.
基達飛前場罰球，
Salah Al-Yaya. Malawi has crept forward down the right. Probably as is his wont, given he's more of an attacking player naturally. Comes to nothing for Oman, who've not really been able to settle on the ball as yet.
Their attack's lacking a little bit of depth to start with. They have the ball at the back. They've pretty much got a line of 5 across the front, which is a sign of their intent to try and pressurise Thailand. And getting the ball forward has proved difficult for the players. The instruction of Branko Kabanko.
哎呀！
And then when that ball is not secured by the front line, whether the 5 has stayed as 5 or it's morphed into a front 3 with 2 dropping off, they haven't quite been able to enjoy any depth in midfield. Thailand pick up the ball and away they go again. And thankfully, from a Oman viewpoint, Thailand haven't been that constructive with the football themselves. You had a lot of nerves in this game, evidently, and for very understandable reasons.
Well, they have earned themselves a corner here.
They're in no hurry to take.
It's a rather genteel start, isn't it, from both sides?
They're like Brown's cows at the moment, the Thai football team. Strolling over to take the corner is Piradol.
Had that been a bit later on in the game, you fancy the referee might have given them a hurry along. Instead, he wants to stop the game because there's a bit of holding at the back of that little pack of players. Holding Supachai and behind him, Elias Dollar. Jockeying for position with Al-Khamisi. Let's see what the delivery's like from Bob. It's not bad, fisted away by Al-Makuni. Back in by Tiraton. And there's good space here. Piradon quickly shut down. Well defended by Al-Sheikh.
兩角泰國。
Another corner for Thailand.
Defended that well, Oman. They're not a tall team. In fact, quite the opposite. Most players feel pretty close to the ground, but they've got great leaping power. They defended that corner situation very well.
Let's see what they can do with the outswinger. There's still a bit going on between Superchai and Al Khamisi. Tiraton with more pace towards the near post. And Oman say, have another try.
Malawi again.
三角泰國
Take 2 for Tiraton. Take 3 for Thailand. A little bit more flight.
哦，
And it's cleared off the line. Elias Dollar got a strong header.
爭啲入波嘅泰國。
Somehow, Oman managed to scramble it clear.
It's an unbelievable save by Al Makini.
First big chance of the game.
Delightful corner from Tiraton. Perhaps holding up play to have a look. Just adjusting the position from which the throw-in will be taken.
It was a pinpoint delivery from Tiraton. And that extra height of Elias Dollar got him up above the Omani defenders. Thailand continue to put the pressure on. Tiraton for Bodin Pala. Tiraton again, but broken up by Al-Alawi. And Oman can spring forward on the counter. Al-Yaya looking for his teammate in the back post. A little bit too high for Al-Sabi. Reset through Al-Yaya at the top of the box.
哇！頭先基達呢個奧沙辛拿依度咁都冇角球，真係慘無人道。
This is Jamil Al-Yabadi.
幾下咁樣都冇角球，真係慘無人道。
Harib Al-Sadi. Al-Yabadi again. It's not the best ball, but Al-Yaya helped him out.
咁樣幾下都冇角球啊！真係陰公到話俾大家聽。
Al-Khamisi. Square for Al-Reiki. Finally a bit of settled possession for Oman.
Yeah, they spread the ball nicely. They've shown their threat.
大汗淋漓中，而家5.5個大同6.5個大，
After they've
保時希望有6分鐘
taken
啊！
away the first real
頭先
chance.
中間好多擾攘同埋換人都希望有6分鐘保時。
Mystery header and the excellent save.
出絕招，撳一撳廣告仔，刺激下國球先。翻嚟嘅朋友記住 live 直播中紅圓點，感謝。
Here's the corner from Tiraton that was met powerfully by Elias Dollar.
翻嚟嘅朋友記住 live 直播中紅圓點，
His
感謝。
defenders helped him out a fair bit as well. Abdullah Fawaz.
呢幾下咁都冇角球先啫，唉真係。
Thailand were denied.
Very good teamwork.
Super Chop through the guts of the Oman defence. Super nuts. No way through. And Thailand certainly have shown more initiative in these early stages.
Yeah, Max playing with that buffer of the first game win. But surely in the knowledge that it's Saudi or Arabia that await them in game 3, they need to ensure something out of this.
7分鐘保時， 大汗淋漓中。
Fouled here. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think he's got a case.
而家90分40秒，
Great start.
我們練力吹谷角球。
Position for Oman. Again, Oman with 5 players. Starting position, very advanced. Then dropping into midfield, leaving the space in front of them vacated between they and the distributing defenders.
唉，依球又係冇角球，又係慘無人道。繼續努力。
But it's in these holes then that Thailand are picking up the ball and are presenting their own threats. Nicholson bombing down the right, that's where they need to start exploiting. Poor pass. Really sloppy from Thailand, allowing an opportunity for Oman now.
And Al-Sami races onto that ball. He's got Al-Ghassani in support. Held up for the moment by Thailand. Al-Yabadi
喂，哎呀，以為1-0添。
was deflected
Oman.
into the grateful arms of
Oman.
Pascal. Oman's best moment
Yeah.
in the attacking sense.
Good overlap. Jamil with a beautiful tail on his cross. It's a delightful touch on the cross. Desperate defending as needed to be. Here's our first look at Nicholson for the day.
Here comes Thailand's chance for Modin Pala, trying to find that bottom corner. And after a rather slow start to the game, both teams started to fire. Square by our side, the captain. Along the defensive line, Khalid Al-Breki for Ahmed's Al-Khamisi, now Al-Kabi.
93分鐘，仲有4分鐘，奧沙辛拿左後場間個球。
Play the ball around the defender for Thailand to find Al-Yaya. Al-Shat Al-Alawi. It's too high off the boot of Al-Khamisi.
Settled well otherwise, Oman. A bit of the action over the course of the game, but the last few minutes have moved in favour of Oman by their Rooney. Of course, great tackles, nice, athletic.
奧沙辛拿左路。
Field. Just plug that hole in midfield, particularly when they're in possession. To deny Thailand that opportunity.
傳翻後奧沙辛拿戰嘢。
And they can take another step forward. We've just seen the danger of this group of young players building their international careers. Pakistani, Nage, Sabi, and the promptings from behind. Excellent. Jamil, good job for the 23 and the skipper, Paddy, in the centre of midfield, just to make sure he controls pitch and the Oman set up from that position.
Oman underlined that promise with a run to the Gulf Cup final in 2023. They lost that to the hosts Iraq 3-2 in Basra.
哎呀，你俾得益啦，球證。
As mentioned, a rather slow start, rather nervous start.
得翻2分鐘，跟住依家奧沙辛拿嘅球員瞓多2分冇時間。
Any more slip-ups? They're starting to settle to their task just a little. This is Ahmed Al-Khamisi to Al-Kabi. Thailand looking to apply the press. Al-Makaidi to clear upfield. One though by Widatek for Thailand. Drops kindly for Oman. 2 in advance of Al-Kabi. This is Abdullah Fawz. Sabi should not have let it run.
左前場間個球奧沙辛拿。最後1分10秒。
Shown promising signs and they yet to really get the combinations going.
A little slip from our breakage just might open the door for Thailand. He recovers.
又傳翻後嘅咧。
Ball out for Thailand throw. Issue will be happy with the way his team has settled and look to try and force the issue in the early stages. Superchargers rolling off the shoulder and firing.
哇！又係慘無人道。最後30秒。 相當不幸啊！暫時睇下會唔會最後有神跡出現啊！
Thailand, who have never won back-to-back games, the AFC Asian Cup. Never kept back-to-back clean sheets in the tournament either, so there's two little bits of history they are aiming for today. They're chasing Hussein Al-Ghazali though.
球證吹雞完場，慘敗1.3注。依場真係冇乜心機。依場個運氣爭少少，因為好多球都係應該有角球都角唔到啦。今日暫時慘敗1.3注。相當傷感。
Almost playing like strangers to each other. There's no combination at all. Very, very talented. As we've seen in that first game.
我睇下同時而家有咩比賽進行中先。
Final outcome was perhaps a little flattering to
維迪斯對飛燕諾。
2 goals, certainly at least. Probably should have had a hat trick.
64分鐘。睇下維迪斯對飛燕諾有冇咩商機先。
So far.
Yeah, the best chance of the game has gone Thailand's way from Tiraton's corner, who's taken the throw in here to the feet of Gordon Pala. Swept out wide right towards Nicholson. He does a lot to get forward. We've not seen that too often as yet. Tira Thomas ventured a little bit more further forward down the left.
冇料到喎，睇嚟都係專心泰國對奧曼，冇乜靚拎。好，專心泰國對奧曼啦。
Tiraton. 2 or 3 times he's looked for that one of Gordon Pala down the left, and it turns Thailand a throw, which they take quickly. Super Chok looking for his brother Supernat at the back post, but plucked out of the air by Al-Makadi. This is Salah Al-Gaya. And Jamil Al-Yamadi being pursued by Nicholson. I've got 3 inside the box. Whipped in with pace. That's a good defensive header from Panza. Still not clear though. Oman pushing. Arshad Al-Alawi with the delivery. Fended off for now by Panza. This is Salah Al-Yaya. Tricking his way inside the box, and Panza is there again at the near post. Increasingly desperate defending from the Thais. Super Chai to try and relieve the pressure, and he earns his team a throw.
Well, Panza will be putting in for overtime in that little sequence. This is just a stunning defensive header. Would have seen it late, a wickedly delivered ball into the penalty area. Jamil again showing his danger. And this Al-Sabi, his presence, a near thing there for Oman. Panza excellent, not just then, but on the 2 subsequent.
Something else has just dropped out of the referee's pocket. It's 2 or 3 times he's had problems with faulty equipment. Super Chok sends the ball forwards. Who will the bounce favour? Wasn't the best time jumped by Al-Breiki, but it did the job. Nicholson. Bit of a nothing ball from Elias Gola. Now the chance to release Loaded on the left, but it's too high for him. Applauds the intents.
都投注好。
Arshad Al-Alawi. Abdullah Fawaz gets the throw in for Branko Vankovic's team. that by Al-Ghazali. That's the experienced striker. As mentioned just before kick-off, in good form in the Golden Boot in the Omani League last season. This is Salah Al-Yaya. And a chance for Abdullah Faris, but he got right underneath it. And the ball floats.
仲係睇緊亞曼對泰國啊，尋求機會。拜仁真係好似啊！拜仁而家幾比幾啊？0-0。
And he just drifts around looking for the spaces.
No, I think as the game is going on, it's Oman who are looking more and more likely. Now, the composure and the quality to finish off, well, you wouldn't say chances yet, but they're getting promising situations in the final third. And Thailand, Simon, look a little bit bereft to me, actually. A little bit bereft of creativity and ideas. That possession stat backs up what we've been seeing and the feelings that are being generated here at the Abdullah bin Khalifa Stadium.
Now, Super Jock works it out towards Gordon Pala on the left. Cross, though, is easily blocked by Al-Breiki. Reload through Hansa Henvibu. Tiraton. Nice interchange with Gordon Pala, but he couldn't take the ball with him, and now he's out of position. And Oman will flood into those spaces. Al-Yaya, that's a good challenge by Tiraton. Really good defensive midfield.
Yeah, and I think, again, with the game one against Kyrgyz Republic being our reference point, it was the two anchor midfielders, Viradol and Viratet, who really steadied the ship at times as necessary, and they're doing so again here today. Not at all convincing in the front half of the field so far, Thailand, despite, I guess, contradiction in that is that they've had the best chance of the game so far. Otherwise, they're making heavy weather of this, the Thais.
Gordon. He was stripped there by Manshat Al-Alawi. It's a bit too smart for the fullback.
一陣間呢場波可能做反歲月神偷。
So far today, Manshat Al-Alawi just overstepping the mark, literally. You can see the free kick.
可能做一個反歲月神偷嘅操作。
Will take.
They did cause bother for the Omani defence. For the best chance of the game, which came from Tiraton's delivery from a corner. It's a free kick again. Elias Dola looms as a threat at the back post. And Tiraton fires it towards that back post area. There was no control on the header, and it was straight forward for Al-Muqaidi.
And the other marker, which hasn't really stood up yet, is Mickelson, the right fullback. 30-odd minutes into the game, we've barely seen him. There's such an impressive attacking weapon. Game one.
自己打出球。
That's all rather careless from Jamil Al-Yamadi, carrying the ball over.
全場入球細1.5、1.72倍買半注先。全場入球細亞曼對泰國1.5細1.72倍買半注。成交。全場入球細1.5。睇下先啊，亞曼呢場入球細過1.5 1.72倍半注先。
He was just frustrated, wasn't he? Al-Yaya at losing possession and was so desperate to win the ball back. He had his arms all over Mickelson.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt it's a foul. And more indication, be careful there. Ping for dissent by action, which would have been a cheap one for Salah Al-Yaya to give away. You understand the frustration? That's an indication of how tight Nicholas Mickelson's footwork can be.
Girodon advancing.
有前場交球泰國。
movement. There's not much of it. Nice little interchange with Super Jock. Just too many bodies there. It's a bit overly
8.5
aggressive.
角勢1.58倍又買半注先。8.5角勢1.58倍買半注，呢場可能係世界真細少少啊！呢場暫時嚟講睇嚟，8.5角勢1.58倍半注。
Will be happy with the way his team has settled.
成交8.5角勢1.58倍半
Starlight
注。
were quicker out of the blocks, but as you rightly point out, Andy, Oman have grown into the game.
He had a good length of time with the team too. I think he settled into
細過8.5 1.58倍半注。
13 games in the last calendar year, roughly. Calendar year through 2023 and into 24.
我哋半注攞一粒黑市先，呢場波有機會係世界真細少啊！
He's in the plus territory.
啱啱，哇，危險啊！嚇 Q 死啊！買細嘅即刻打啲咁嘅嘢。
Ball away. Nice turn by Al Yamadi.
哎呀！
This is Amshad Al Alawi. Al Yamadi choked across. Now he does. The clearing header from Hirodon. Oman will come again. Al Kabi pushing forward to support Abdullah Fawaz.
出界龍門球泰國 ，Goal kick for Thailand。
Reel that one in over the shoulder, over the top of the heads. Trying to pick the ball out of the floodlights as well.
And I think that those release points are just a little bit rushed for Oman. I think when they get up into that final third, perhaps could do with being a little bit more patient. We've seen on the occasions when they have worked the ball more deliberately and into more definitive positions, they've got great technique and can deliver the ball dangerously. But if they rush that option and feel like they've got to do it now, then there wasn't particularly anything on the angle. The delivery lacks precision and doesn't give the intended recipient any advantage whatsoever.
出界 ，another goal kick for Thailand。 泰國龍門球。
Overcooked it by a fraction.
You do get the sense that they're coming. Importantly, again, just in that centre of the field, Harid Al-Saladi, captain of the team, he's now starting to dominate. It's a key part of the field, obviously, every game's the same, but he's starting to dominate that centre circle area. His positional play is excellent, really.
Well, that's why he's rewarded with the captaincy, although he's squad captain. That's the reserve goalkeeper, Faiz Al-Rashidi, who's now lost his spot to Al-Mukaini. The best goalkeeper award at the Gulf Cup last year. There he is on the ball. Perhaps a worthy successor to the legendary Ali Al-Habsi.
Jeez, he was good, wasn't he? And big.
He was a big guy.
Well, certainly compared.
He filled the goal.
He did. Certainly compared to the current team, there's not a lot of tall players. Goalkeeper aside, again, Al-Mukaini has got a bit of tall timber. They're a very technical team, Oman, and very, very fast across the ground.
It's on strike.
That's a cheap possession coughed up again by Superchar.
And just completely deceived by the bounce of the ball. And not really been able to get him into the game.
Can you imagine the electric shock that Thailand are going to get if Oman score? And oh my goodness, I think. Because it's impossible for the players. And anyone who's played at any sort of level will be able to testify. One of the immediate thoughts is this shouldn't be happening because we've got to get through Saudi next. But forewarned should be forearmed. But the Thais haven't got that electricity in their performance. So far, as the first half draws to its conclusion, It's Oman who are building the more impressive case.
And this is Al-Ghassani. Elias Dollar.
喂，泰國防守得好。哎呀，大鑊！
Salah Al-Yahya.
喂
But to be fair,
，another goal kick for Thailand。 泰國
Really
龍門球。
tested Patty Watt as yet. Maybe Salah Al-Yahya thought it was time he at least tried to.
Yeah, I completely agree. I completely agree. I've no problems with a shot being taken from that angle, in that position.
You're right to point out, Andy, that Thailand have the tougher final assignment on match day 3, taking on one of the tournament favourites in Saudi Arabia. So their lead is great from this game as well. And perhaps why we haven't quite seen the explosiveness that we saw on match day 1 from the War Elephants. Super Chai is going to keep easy honest here, and
Wow.
Katie is out to sweep it into the stands for a throw. Quickly taken. Bodin Pala. Now Super Chai outside him. Behind him is Tiraton.
哇，大鑊！
Triangle well.
接實冇事。
Always favouring the goalkeeper.
They had some prompts. He received that nicely within. And he curled quite a decent looking effort into the penalty area, only to realise that Superchai had taken up a position on the near touchline as part of the build-up. So they didn't have their target man. They kick on Tiraton there by Issam.
Over eager from Issam Al-Sabi. Moves on for Thailand. It's a good knockdown. By Super Nats. Super Chai waiting for Mickelson to join in, but just rather a lazy ball from Super Chai.
Not at the races today. Not at the
罰
races.
球。呢一場波可能係世界真細少啊！
In many ways.
It's
The antithesis of what we saw on match day 1.
completely lackadaisical almost from Thailand. You have got a root shot brewing if they're not careful. Not, I should say, Simon, that I'm suggesting it would be a shock if they can't score or
No.
win the football match, but
Super Nats bowled over.
有前場罰球，泰國。
coming into this game, 3 points in your pocket, a positive result here, through to the round of 16. They haven't looked like a round of 16 team in this first half. But the set piece might help them here.
And Henry Boone and Elias Dollar both taking their places to the edge of the penalty area for this free kick. That spells danger potentially for Ibrahim Al-Mukaidi. Tiraton does possess very good left foot. Hugo is there as well, just to keep Oman guessing. Imagine Tiraton's going to whip this one in with pace. Yeah, that's what he tries to do.
接實。
Too close to Al-Mukaidi.
好，一陣間睇有冇反向歲月神偷嘅操作啊！
Mukaidi in the end.
大家準備定買個戶口登入啊！睇有冇反向數月神偷嘅操作。
Somewhat. He does hit a ball beautifully, Tiraton.
Just a fraction too much elevation. If it's flatter, then you've got a chance of one of those central defenders getting a touch on the end of it. And we've talked a bit about the ball that flies through the air a bit at this AFC Asian Cup. Maybe that's the reason. He's normally pretty accurate with those set pieces, Tiraton. This is Al-Yahya.
喂，
It's a clean tackle from
好睇下上半場保持幾多分鐘先。
Yeah, that's good chase. That's a clean
我諗有機會3分鐘
point
㗎。
in.
買戶口馬會準備登入啊！
the first of 3 added minutes.
真係3分鐘，講你都唔信。
Masataro Michu will be more eager to get his team into the dressing rooms at half time. and give them a little bit of a geo.
8.5角勢1.39倍，1.5入球勢1.47倍，每個半注。8.5角球勢加多半注，1.5入球勢加多半注，半半，兩個成交啦。8.5角勢1.39倍加多咗。睇下先啊！哎呀，大鑊啦！加咗直角4角，相當傷感。加完直角4角，相當傷感。加完直角相當傷感，入球就1.47。
Too many set piece opportunities. They're going to send their big men forward. Alchamisi is in there. Al-Yamani's corner, missed it away by Patiwats. A good punch under pressure. Away from goal and got good distance
That's
too.
a fantastic goal from Patiwats. He's whacked it. That's got good distance. That's a real pressure reliever.
角球敵抗中，呢場都係繼續世界爭勢少少少。
In the AFC Asian Champions League. To the knockout stage in that competition. Too heavy for his son Al-Sabi.
現在就買咗2次1.5入球勢，每次半注；買咗2次8.5角球勢，每次半注。呢場波暫時睇嚟都係好有機會，世界爭勢少少少，乜嘢都係少少少嘅。
Oman is looking precarious at the moment.
Should be Patiwats and is. Launched towards Super Chai. Misses it completely. They hadn't been involved at all. Their 2-goal hero against the Kyrgyz Republic.
好，上半場完場，0-0 4角。上半場完場0-0 4局。咁睇落我觀感兩隊波都係，其實泰國上場話贏2-0啫，但係功力唔係特別強啦。咁啊澳曼就上場輸1-2啫，但係佢嗰球入球咧都係12碼，所以其實兩隊嘅功力咧唔算太濕醒。防守咧澳曼就都係好嘅，咁泰國都還可以，咁所以係攻不強，守嚟講咧都還算穩陣兩隊，所以希望入球勢角球勢啦嚇。咁啊暫時係咁啦，直至雙方有咗一個入球先再算啦。暫時係睇落係入球勢角球勢嘅賽事啦。嚟到朋友記住俾個 like。而家半場播一播音樂8分鐘，8分鐘後翻到嚟再同大家直擊亞曼對泰國嘅下半場。Let's take a break, friends from Oman and Thailand. We'll play some music and 8 minutes later we'll come back for this live stream. Hello, friends from Thailand and Oman. The second half of the game has started for 3 minutes. 翻到嚟嘅朋友，你們好，仲係0-0，四角。Hello, Priscilla 你好。澳曼右路。
Alawi doesn't need a second invitation to get forward. It's his natural go, of course. Driving a Marcino, and it was off the head of Al-Sabi. Came in pretty quickly. Oman throw. Alamar starting to build. Their fans, or at least the noise it's got them. The ground that they're attacking in the second half. Al-Alawi, Jamil Al-Yamadi, Al-Khamisi, Al-Kabi. Oh, that's an errant pass from Abdullah Fawaz. Just at the crucial moments. And we've been critical of Thailand's passing, but at times
而家仲有冇其他賽事好玩？
hasn't been that flash either.
10點鐘。
That's a fair assessment as well.
好波利。拜仁仲係0-0。
It's gone Thailand's way.
咦，皇家馬德里落後緊嘅1-0。
Nice touch from Nicholson. Set forward by Puridol, but nobody there for Thailand.
兩角暫時。
Super chop, first one he's given away today. And that front four for Thailand. The three supers, Super Nat, Super Chop, Super Chai, along with Ward and Palo. It's probably been the best of the quartet.
Yeah.
Have not really been able to impact the game as yet.
Well,
1分鐘入波，原來係美利亞。
the job all by himself. The other three have to be providing their contribution as well. And it just really hasn't been. It's been strangely subdued, given what's at stake.
都係強陣嚟咯。
It's been strangely subdued.
That's an Oman free kick.
Nacho。
Al-Yamadi takes, and Al-Khamisi, or rather Al-Breki, deflects towards goal, but just a routine gather for Hatiba. Thailand's last win over Oman all the way back in 2011, so another cheap giveaway, this time by Wiratan. Protected by Al-Sadi, the Omani captain. And now, Jamil Al-Yamadi. Forward Impala, strong run down the left. Good tracking back by Salah Al-Yaya. All too often, that's been the story for both teams. Moments of promise, glimpses of opportunities. And either the gate has been swiftly slammed shut, or they've made a mistake.
Yeah, I think it's more the latter. I just don't think there's been the intensity in possession, been very pedestrian. Certainly in the second half.
That's a good intervention. And Thailand could be in here. Super Nats on the charge for Thailand. Around the outside. It's well defended.
5個。
Really well defended by our.
迪抗中5個。
There's going to be a Thailand corner though.
Yeah, Super Nat, it's a great opportunity, but again, this was like a nervous coming together from the attacker. He made that very easy to read. When he put the body shift on, or attempted body shift on to Al-Khamisi, it was a long way away from the defender, such that he had so much time to read that and then cut it off, which he did well, as you called it. Super Nat, wonderfully talented player, didn't carry that ball into the penalty area like he believed he was going to do something.
Let's see what Wiratan can do with this corner, which is Thailand's fourth. Oman have won just one. Not quite ready though. There's the usual fun and games. Inside the penalty area. Elias Scholar has been call to have a word with the referee along with Ali Albreki. Watch your step, lads. He's the threat in the air, there's no doubt about that for Thailand. Here's the delivery. Oh, the goal is set, and it's headed wide by Superchild.
一角球開翻出嚟，即刻買9.5角細一注。角球開翻出嚟，即刻買9.5角細一注。亞曼呢場角球開翻出嚟，即刻買9.5角細一注，1.35倍一注，撳緊1.35倍一注，撳緊1.35倍一注。角球9.5角細1.35倍一注，撳緊1.35倍一注。成交9.5角細1.35倍一注。
Sending it up forward towards Alsabiu.
1.35倍。哇，唔係啊，啱啱成交真係。唉，大鑊，啱啱成交你就嚟啊！唉，真係啱啱成交你就嚟啊！誒，冇事喎，暫時都。誒，球證掂到個波喎！哇，咁都唔使間接啊！咁都唔使再開過。
More purpose to that attack from Oman. This is Salah Al-Yaya. Held up to the moment by Tiriton. There's no foul, and then Thailand can look to spring forwards. It was only Superchai as an outlet for the Thais.
And again, a complete breakdown in communication.
現在我手持入球1.5細，買咗2下每個半注，角球8.5細，買咗2下每個半注，同埋9.5個細1.35倍一注。嚟到朋友希望俾個 like， 舉手之勞多多幫忙。揀撳廣告仔，翻嚟嘅朋友記住 live 直播中紅圓點。亞曼有前場罰球。
Here's the chance. Beautiful footwork there through the heart of Thailand's defence.
Now, a yellow card for Tiriton, which is going to be a costly one for Thailand. As we watch that replay again, good stop from Patiwan.
And
that's his second booking of the group stage, which means he will miss the game against Saudi Arabia. They'll be without their captain, Thailand.
It's expensive. It's really expensive. It's out there, the kick on the Achilles, Salah Naye, who was responsible for that mazy run through the penalty area to create that chance on goal, well sent away by Patiwat in Thailand's goal.
Kick to the Achilles gives Oman a set piece of Yaya. Float to the
接殺睇個龍門。
by Patiwat. He's looked pretty solid, the Thailand goalkeeper, hasn't he?
Very comfortable.
暫時嘅觀察都係呢兩隊攻不強，守還好，咁所以希望係細波細角，攻不強守還好啊！暫時係兩隊都係攻不強守還好。
Game one and one of their better players now, and no pressure. Just pass the ball out for a throw in.
Yeah, it's been a catalogue of errors in terms of distribution. It's a good touch by Abdullah Flowers. This is Alalawi.
大鑊！
Abdullah Flowers, good stretch by Panzer again. That's 2 or 3 he's done.
有前場加下球。
What they do with that Panzer? He's in his own division. Yeah.
Oman starting to pile on the pressure.
哇！
Thailand get out of that situation. Super chop. It's a tackle from behind by Hannibal Sadi. He gets a warning, but not a yellow card.
Yeah, perhaps a close thing. his best to win the ball. I don't think there was anything malicious in this, reaching around, but clearly not only concedes the foul, but an attacking opportunity for Thailand. Probably a bit fortunate not to pick up the yellow card there. But where will Thailand be today without Pants? Quite literally, he's been defensively a rock. His partner, Elias Dollar, has been strong, but a little susceptible in the 1v1 situations. Not so Panther.
Superchok still not right after that challenge from the Omani captain. A bit of a delay before the referee will restart. There are concerns for Superchok. Satara Ishii, of course, only took over the job in November after they parted company with Mano Polking, which was a decision that was greeted in some quarters with some disbelief. So he's not had an awful lot of time to work with this squad.
No, Polking was a popular figure, certainly within the four walls of the dressing room. Tweets of support for the coach. There's a foul, which is brought Superchok undone. There were tweets around about the time of the players' support for the coach, which provided the stay of execution. By reports, sometime it seems the Thai FA was waiting for an opportunity to make a change. The reasons best known to themselves. And the decision to put Ishii-san in when they did, very, very late in the Asian Cup piece. One warm-up game before the tournament. This is Ishii's third match in charge.
And he's waiting to see whether Superchok's going to be okay to continue. He looks a bit groggy. The Consadole Sapporo winger. Patompon, who came off the bench against the Kyrgyz Republic, is one of those potential replacements if he were unable to play any further part. So Thailand just down to 10 for the moment. Superchok is waved back on. Ali Reza Fagani, the fourth official, a little irritated with Superchok. He was saying, "Can I go on? Can I go on?" And Fagani said, "Yes, I've already said yes." Got the wrong side there of Al-Yahya. It's been very good for Oman today, and that's a rather cynical challenge from Superdat. He's been their most creative player, Salah Al-Yahya.
Yeah, they've had, you know, in a split finish, they've had more better players than Thailand have today. Thailand really hands up. Two central midfielders, apart from his latest contributions, Pyridol, but Luritet's been rather steady. Hansa's been great at centre back. Very little else.
Here's Al-Yahya again.
Remarkably so.
Scored the opening goal on match day 1 against Saudi Arabia, but
感謝卡於些街咗支持。
conceded that late goal to lose 2-1. This is Supernats looking for the run of Superchai. It's great defending by Al-Breaki. Very, very good. Al-Sadi, cool on the ball, invites Arshad Al-Alawi forward. Al-Sadi again. Al-Kabi, Abdullah Fawaz. Just looking to see where Salah Al-Yahya was. Here is Oman's number 20 there. Creative fulcrum in midfield. Trying to thread their way through. And eventually, and it goes off the boot of Issam Al-Sabi. Off balance. And Bahrain, Bahrain? Where did I get that from? Oman,
The red
because
shirts,
they played
mate.
red, are going to make a couple of changes. So here, Al-Akbari has won. The other, Abdurrahman Al-Mashafri. Two attacking changes. Thailand holding one of their own. Jaron Sak, who came off the bench against the Kyrgyz Republic as well. He's getting ready for action for the War Elephants. High boot from Superchai, which caught his opponent flush in the face. Al-Kabi, Abdullah Fawaz. Being wrestled off the ball by Superchai.
哇！雲蕩不萊梅仲要領先1-0添，咁即係你話估信冠軍㗎咯喎，鎖定，黐線！哇！呢隊拜仁真係絕頂呢隊。咁如果拜仁輸嘅話咧，哇！咁領前好多分喎。拜仁和咧，你話估信都領前6分。真係極品呢隊拜仁。拜仁有冇雙機嗰場睇一睇先。
Upfield by Al-Mukaidi, won by Elias Dollar for Thailand. Oman just quicker to all those 50-50 balls. And you say you were trying to force the issue. Al-Alawi, deep cross, tier top. Sees it out for Thailand, corner for Oman.
6個。
And here are those changes for Branko Dankovic. I think that Reza Pagani's got the wrong board there. So Abdullah Fawaz takes his lead. Zahir Al-Akbari is his replacement. And also Arshad Al-Alawi takes his lead. And Abdurrahman Al-Mashafri is his replacement. Jaron Sak standing by for Thailand. The Oman's corner about to be delivered by Ahmed Al-Kabi.
哎呀，7角連角突然間玩完了8.5，突然7角。角球陷入嚴重危機當中，8.5嗰個尤其是7角。泰國個龍門突然間手一手震，咁啊整咗個連角出嚟。
Corner from the other side of the field, which Al-Yaya delivers, and it's up to
哇！嚇死我！加我球嚟啊！
Al-Kabi with the throw. Al-Yaya. Al-Sadi. It's a real game of cat and mouse, this one, isn't it? Jamil Al-Yamadi. Just perhaps trying to draw Thailand out. Loath to do so. Well, now trying to apply the press through Pirador. Kamis is good enough to get through that. And now they've left a few gaps, which Oman will look to exploit. Jamil Al-Yamadi on the right. Salah Al-Yaya. Back through the substitutes. Al-Akbari. Al-Akbari's touch. It's worked nicely by the Omanis. And guess who's at the near post? Roland Panzer again.
Flawless, really flawless. In a team, in a game, where no players have really hit the heights. Exclude Panzer from that. He's been excellent in the centre defence.
有後場交嘅球，泰國。
Oman this time.
Here's Thailand's first change. Board Impala, who was impressive in the first half, or certainly the most impressive of the front four, has perhaps run his race, and he'll be replaced by Jerome Sak. Like for like change, the player from Wuntong United, recently recalled after more than a year out of the national team. Board in Texas lead. And we're into the final 20 minutes. Thailand still strangely subdued. Maybe the feeling is that 4 points will be enough to get them through. Certainly not showing any huge ambition to go and try and win this game. Although that's to take nothing away from Oman, who've by and large dominated, certainly in possession. This is Salah Al-Yaya. Jerome Sak quickly into the action off the bench, but turned over by the Thais. Al-Akbari.
哇！其實兩隊防守真係都唔齊。泰國嗰啲後衞其實食嗰啲位好靚嘅。
Al-Akbari on the left. The cross comes in, it's over the heads of Al-Ghassani. Superchai can't win it, and it's sliced wide by the big central defender Khalid Al-Breki.
Panzer heads the ball clear again, and Al-Breki can't control his shot. Interesting shift with the substitutions for Oman. Jamil, who was one of the players showing great endeavour in the first half, had on the right-hand side in an attacking sense for Oman, has dropped back to right fullback. Substitute Abdul Rahman, rooting type play by the looks of things. He's looking to start in midfield, break from there, add a bit more power out of the centre of the field, I'd suggest.
It's actually not the first time that Jamil Al-Yamadi has played that right back role. He's done it several times recently to cover for Ramja Al-Hati. As mentioned, he's replacing that position. Ashraf Al-Alawi is not a natural right fullback either. It's a real problem position at the moment for Branko Ivankovic.
Oman 輸都笠添。皇馬嗰啲陣容都幾整齊嘅喎，竟然仲要輸到。
Bundled over by Pirador. Another free kick. They've had a succession of free kicks, corners. Good situations for Oman, but as yet no punch.
The Rama's been busy since he's come off the bench. He wins the free kick there. It's too strong for Pirador.
Another one from the Al Seed club. Abdurrahman Al-Mashafi. Even the crowd is strangely quiet.
A game needed a goal from the fans' viewpoint. This was it.
There's been precious little goal-mouth action. Not for the want of trying, but lack of quality in many areas.
Wow!
It's a good tip away by Patiwa.
哎呀，又係角球啊頂！ 8球角球咯，又係角球，頂啊呢球！
It was a clever free kick.
呢個真係陰公到嘔啊！
Well, I think if it goes in, it is offside.
其實可以唔使角球，
Double check. They've got to face the corner, which might become.
8球8.5勢已經進入絕望階段，
He held his nerve really
9.5 角
well.
勢就基本上亮起紅燈，
Waiting for the onslaught.
亮
He's
起
gonna get a deflection. He can't.
角勢真係陰公。
He has to be reactive, and he was excellently so.
Oh, Yaya's corner. It's too flat. He's going to get another bite at it. More elevation this time.
Wow.
Again by the goalkeeper. Ball has gone out of play anyway. On its way into the penalty box. But he has been excellent.
Yeah, he has. He has. He's been a good last ball without being spectacular, but very strong and effective.
Unflappable.
He did make that very good save with his feet earlier. He gets the chance. It's great anticipation. Once the decision, once the flight of the ball was able to be read, had himself in the right position and then reacted nicely.
Well, people feel that on balance his team probably deserves to be in front, but they need to find some quality in the final third.
Well, I think this big black mark next to the Oman team for the set pieces have been really poor. Haven't been able to build any pressure at all.
Attendance of 6,340 has just been announced on the PA. That's why these small stadiums are ideal for games like this. Two nations that perhaps don't have the biggest following here in Qatar. So you play at a small stadium, makes sense.
The calculus was logical.
Al-Break. Jamil Al-Yamadi. It's a hopeful slip over the top. Panther was there as he's been most of the night. Salah Al-Yaya, always busy. Looking to create. Jamil Al-Yamadi. That was a good cross in on Patiwat, spilled it, but nobody there to pass for Oman. And the long ball forward. Oh,
哇，有冇手球啊？冇啊！
surely that's happened.
Don't know how it wasn't. Slipped.
I mean, not intentionally.
No, slipped as he went to
Still.
stoop to hit it, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Optimistic, I think it was. Controlled the ball with his hand.
Officials didn't see it. As the clip over the top comes from Abdurrahman.
龍門球泰國
And it's a goal kick.
，Goal kick for
They
Thailand。
decided it wasn't a handball. Pretty clear from our vantage point. Here we go. He's almost caught it.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's not handball about that. Ref had a great view of it. Maybe just felt sorry for the guys had slipped rather.
Forgive him for thinking it was slipping in that position. Thailand have created virtually nothing the entire game. Can they find one decent opportunity? Nicholson has been very subdued down the right-hand side. Hiradon.
左後場交嘅球啊嘛。
By the more muscular Ahmed Al-Khamisi. Thailand have at least got good field position here, if not the ball. Superchild was offside there anyway, I think. Goal kick is the verdict. Here we go. It's not a game that's going to go down as a classic.
No, well, I mean, the more you're watching it, the more, and viewers probably come to this conclusion a long time ago, but you like to live in hope. Thailand have set up not to lose, so it's a dangerous mentality because if they go behind, when all hell's gone break loose, how do they change the dynamic of the game when their mentality has been very restricted? There's been a lack of expansion, lack of belief, lack of quality. They're almost just waiting. In this mentality, it's almost waiting for your opponent to score, and then you feel like, well, I better go and do something now. By which time it's very often too late.
They conceded another throw. As Oman ponder another change, Omar Al-Malki is going to be the next substitute on the field. Al-Yahya, a little slip at the crucial moments. Thailand still completely out of jail. Pitched back by Al-Abadi, away by Elias Dora at the near post. Al-Sadi will reset it. This is Jamil Al-Yabadi. Back through Al-Khamisi. Thailand's white defensive wall is resolutely set. Is it going to be enough? A rare mistake in possession from Oman. Now they look to spring forward. We're at 10. It was an exciting run down the left-hand side.
A forward run with purpose out of midfield. Not usually where Tets go. Hindi is back there, and was this last ditch effort. Great stretch, as it was from Khalid Al-Breki.
Oman have made that change whilst you're watching the replay. Omar Al-Malki is on in place of Issam Al-Sabi. It's a like-for-like change, one striker for another. Al-Malki plays with the Al-Nada club, who are the reigning Omani League champions. Super Chai as Thailand pitch the ball back. Can they create something here? Super Chai appeals for offside. He did look at Joe and Sack. That'll be interesting. The goal is scored here. Al-Khamisi makes the block.
Does go on.
It was clearly offside. There was a first time pass from midfield once it had come back out at the front line. First time pass through the inside left channel. Instead, an extra touch and then out to the right, player drifted offside. The chance is gone.
Only 3 shots on target in the whole game. Strangely 2 for Thailand and 1 for Oman. Shows you just how scarce opportunities have been.
Yeah, and that's more a reflection of really the lack of punch for Oman. They've played with a little bit more intention to score, open the game up. Thailand have been happy to sit back and try and strengthen space, which you have to say they've achieved.
皇馬咩嗰啲咩西班牙超級杯嗰度咧大炒巴塞嗰啲咁噶喎，咁當然巴塞都唔係好勁，唔知點解好鬼飄忽啊而家，啲波就係咁飄忽啊真係，所以我不嬲都話利華古信正氣就係咁解，大家明唔明白？即係又唔飄忽，又場場踢足俾你睇，陣容不正都踢俾你睇嘅。
Yaya. There's been one real creative spark from either side. Al-Khamisi. Out left is Al-Kabi. Slings the crossing. Goes to everybody. Now Thailand looking to break clear. And they get the whistle. Supernats drawing the contact. But whenever Thailand pick up the ball, it's normally inside their own half because they're sitting so deep defensively. And then really it's just on the ball carrier, isn't it, to try and make as much ground as possible.
Exactly, they're a very good option for them. So subdued as their
cross in, sorry Andy.
That's the furthest it's been forward in possession all game. 83 minutes.
Ball stayed in play. Al-Zagari. Al-Yaya to the byline. Corner.
角球，輸咗咯，9角。
Salah Al-Yaya.
That's a good player. He's been
依球竟然俾佢撩到個角球出嚟，又輸咗一注啦。9.5角都係亮起超級紅燈。睇球，哦咁樣樣。9角。
couple of seconds before for the first time in the game, they had to hair it back to save his team.
Maybe that's why he's been so conservative.
哇！你咁樣樣啊？
Defensive corner. Down goes Al-Abbani inside the box.
呢度輸咗一注，
Shouts from the
暫
stands.
時輸咗2.3注啦，今日。
Penalty was going to be awarded. That's a clear foul by Super Chop. That's 2 or 3. And that the walking the tightrope of the yellow cards for Thailand number 7. Here are those changes for the Thais as we watch that run from Al-Abbani. In fact, Thailand have changed their mind on the substitutions just while they defend this free kick. So Supadan and Patompon are going to have to wait. Here's the free kick from Al-Kabi. Goal kick. Malki not able to steer the ball on target. Now those changes will be made. Supanan's going to replace Wiratep. And Supanans is going to give way. And we're going to see the introduction of Patompon. Supernats first involvements in this year's AFC Asian Cup with a shock of blonde hair.
又整個中位數嚟喎，贊比亞。
Tompon, we saw off the bench on match day 1.
澤西哥整個中位數嚟，
Supernan was late
贊比亞
the injured
坦桑尼亞。
Anan.
澤西哥你呢個中位數如何攞出嚟？我想係從呢個馬會資料定係網上下載嘅資料？
Intriguingly, that means a little bit of a reshuffle, Andy, if I'm reading this correctly, with Mickelson having moved out to left back and Tiraton injected into the midfield for the Thais. Supernan at right back, which is his natural position, of course.
See how it takes shape.
Much into the back of Al-Malki by Elias Dollar. Dollar has come out worst.
Can Yankovic find a way past? Issues there.
It's been a frustrating night for Branko Ivankovic.
Very.
And for those wearing Omani colours in the stands. Now this could be a problem for Thailand. Elias Dollar, big physical presence. He's been winded in that challenge and he's just going to have to go to the sideline before he's allowed back on. And Oman have a free kick. If I was them, I'd be launching this one. Instead they go along the floor. And they've wasted that opportunity because Dollar's now back on.
He's not back. He is now.
Here for handball there by Oman.
Great challenge.
We'll come back to that. Meantime, Al-Abbani on the left. There's a big shout from the Omani bench. Al-Abbani floats it out to the right-hand side. Jamil Al-Yamadi finds the angle for the cross, but it's disappointing. I wonder whether the referee's just going to be told to hold up play for a moment here. No? On we go.
Well, this performance from Thailand as we approach the 90th minute. See how much stoppage time is offered by the match officials, but there's been no stops for VAR, clearly no stoppages for goals. There's not going to be a lot of time you'd not have thought, though I've made that mistake of prediction a couple of times this tournament. And Thailand, then if the plan
下盤入
they pick up the point, for then not to make the round of 16 with 4 points in the bank. Therefore,
未死嘅皇馬上半場啫，
I think he's going to wear out the pee in his whistle.
皇馬上半場啫。
He's been given a fair few blasts over the last few seconds. The latest one is to usher Piradon off the field, where he will be replaced by Sarah Chuyen. He's worked hard, Piradon, to protect that clean sheet for
well,
Thailand.
those two central midfielders have been replaced. It's a reflection of the amount of work they've put in. Good lead from Superchai.
Golapi in the air, Supernan is there.
澳曼嗰啲球迷唔使咁緊張嘅，未最後嗰場對吉爾吉斯嘗試贏波咪得咯。
He's had the ball glued to his feet.
Wow.
Super skill.
粗嘢難字嚟嘅。
The tackle has angered the Omani bench.
I think he flew in.
保時我諗有6分鐘啊，有啲球員受傷，多換人6至7都未頂。
Another change for Oman. Abdullah Al-Mashafri has replaced Musan Al-Ghassani for the last few minutes.
6分鐘保時。
So we've got an Al-Mashafri and an Al-Mashafri. For the last few minutes for Oman. Stoppage time. At the Abdullah bin Khalifa Stadium. It's been an attritional 90 minutes. Will extra time or stoppage time produce some drama?
有前場泰界外球泰國。
Tompon's perseverance earning it for the War Elephants. Superman in no particular hurry, which has pretty much summed up their approach all evening. They clearly feel as though a point will be enough to see them through to the round of 16. And they're very close to achieving it. Super Chop.
為何泰國隊會玩呢個國球嘅戰術咁勁咧？
Superman again with foul on Al-Yahya. Al-Yamidi. Square by Obreki. Wide by Al-Khamisi. This is Al-Abadi. Looking away at his heels. Well, Sana Chuyen, another foul, another free kick for Oman. Can they make this one pay? Salah Al-Yahya. Again, the delivery too flat. I'll have to reset. Zahir Al-Abadi goes all the way back to Al-Khamisi. They've been camped in Thailand's half of the field for most of the second half, but as yet without reward. Here's a rare touch for Ibrahim Al-Makani. Can't find Al-Malki, turned by Patonpot. Still managed to retain possession of the ball, and Tiraton asks a little too much of Superchai. And we are halfway through the allotted 6 minutes of added time. Panza in a one-on-one with
竟然壞角球，10角輸埋一注，竟然壞角球10角，不幸之角球。今日角球係不幸之角球日啊！輸3.3注，不過入球勢又中嘅。今日係輸2.8注左右，咁我寫定埋今日輸幾多先。 入球嗰度就中119.595，今日輸2.795住。其實主要係今日啲角球非常不幸，主要係頭場奧沙辛拿嗰度氣勢被終結，大好形勢都冇得中。今日輸2.795注，不過睇埋今場賽事先收線。好啊嘛，哇！整多球11個。
A check of the watch from Masatada Ishii. Still a bit more defending to do. Corner towards the near post. It sticks for Alakbali. And out by Elias Dola. Just as Oman was set to pounce. Still there for Alak Yamani. Well defended. And now can Thailand spring forward? Do they have the energy? Do they have the ambition? Not really is the answer. Panza, who's been an absolute rock for them. Elias Dola using every last ounce of energy to stretch for that ball. It's gone out before Supernan can retrieve it. Everybody forward, says Branko Vankovic. They're going to have to be quick, Oman. Time nearly up. Al-Kabi. One last chance perhaps for the Omanis. Malik Bari to float it. To claim. To the acclaim of the Thailand fans who feel that their team is now surely there for a priceless points, and one that might be enough to take them through. Their best return from a group at the Asian Cup is 4 points, and they're seconds away from equaling that here in Qatar. Dollar wins another header. The loose ball favours Super Chop. Could they go on and win it? No. No quality on the ball through for Jerome Sak. Instead, it's Oman. As we tick into this 7th minute of stoppage time, no way through for Al Yahya.
結果全場0-0。好，今日熄咗個師兄先。今日係相當傷感地輸咗2.795注，咁唯有明天或者嚟緊開直播嗰陣時 ，Mr. Chow 一開始即刻做個重賞去振奮下士氣。今日輸咗2.795注，明晚再同大家見面，多謝大家支持，拜拜。